mute myself too, right
All
quick.
right, so we live, man. Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? We are back. The council is back with another podcast, episode 5, man. We've been doing this for like a month so far, and hopefully we're gonna keep this thing rolling, keep this thing going, man. We have a good show for you guys today. Got a Nintendo guy here, my man Yo Saha. But before I introduce him, anybody new to the podcast, this is a conversational podcast where we discuss what we are playing throughout the week. Also, we talk about news topics that went on throughout the week, and we also speak on pretty much we have set topics that we select and we speak on it throughout the end of the show. But yeah, I also wanted to shout out to all my people in the council. You know, my man Courtney, um, Ant. We got Horace, Mike, Jay, Dimitri, Vic. You know, all the guys, Jaleesa, all the guys that couldn't make it today. Shouting you guys out. You know,
And my wife.
and your wife CC. This is official VG. Shout you out too, man. You officially made the council. Now me for that, man. That's what's up, man. Your wife is cool as hell, man. Cat.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. With that being said, I want to introduce my main man, the Wii guy, the Wii U guy. Yo, Sahab, what's good, man?
What's going on, everybody? It's Yo Sahab, Deshaun, and it's my Facebook. So Yo Sahab, go ahead, go by that. Representative of We Game Here movement. That's what we do. We game, we stream, we Twitch. We make YouTube videos about gaming. That's all it's about. None of the drama. We just want to see everybody playing the video games.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Also, we are joined by my main man, Big Cheese, man. Big Cheese, shout yourself out, man.
Playing on the Xbox PS4, my lifestyle.
It's
Turn
food.
it up, Cheese, man.
Yeah, you kind of low. Oh shit, 6%.
Yeah, man. But with that being said, we got these guys. We just introducing them. Let's also introduce the council members, starting with my man, Mr. Official VG.
What up, world? Shot Town in the house. All that goodness. Game on. Stay strong. Stay black.
Tony, you there?
Yeah. My fault. Yo, it's your boy Persona. You know me. I'm just here playing some games. You know, just got off work, relaxing, chilling with the council.
Yeah, man. Also, I wanna, I'm gonna leave a link to the We Game Here official webpage. Check that out. Yeah, I checked it out. The webpage looking real official, man. I like what you guys are doing, and I hope you guys keep it up, man. You know. So
Shout out to my boy Dre. He working on that site every day. Every day he's working on that site, keeping it up to date. He got a wage. We Game Here, remember? They got their own personal page setting where you can go check out their Twitch and their YouTube videos. Everybody's on there. It's nice.
yeah, it's official, man. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. But yeah, man, let's go and speak on what we are playing throughout the week. You know, let's start with my man Yo Sahab. What are you playing throughout this week, man?
What are we playing? All right. So I got a little taste of the Bayonetta. You guys notice I haven't been talking too much about it. Had a busy week, so I'll be jumping on that for sure this weekend. Jumping on that Bayonetta. I did finish The Legend of Korra, and that's a nice game, so I streamed that. I should still have the gameplay footage in there. I've been on that 3DS. Smash Brothers just left a Smash Brothers tournament at my homeboy Jermaine house. We had one of those. Found out that they were really good at that game. So it's been a while for that. Right now I'm on the Sunset Overdrive. I need to get on that. But lately at 2K15, that's been my shit right now. I'm loving that 2K15.
Okay. So. Yeah, we're gonna have a little Bayonetta discussion. Yeah, your thoughts and that stuff. But we're gonna have that a little later. I haven't played it yet. But I will be playing it, probably tomorrow or one of these times in the weekend. Dive into that a little bit. But Big Cheese, what are you playing, man, throughout this weekend? This week, man. Oh man, don't tell me you playing an Xbox game. Nah, joking, not joking.
Yeah, he took that shot.
Nah, I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Playing Sunset Overdrive,
Okay.
Bayonetta 2, still playing Hyrule Warriors,
Yeah,
Legend of Korra.
you ain't put no gameplay on Hyrule Warriors in a long time, bro.
I know I gotta finish them. Like I'm trying to finish games, so that's my plan. Um, I'm playing. Well, I'm gonna play. Coming up next week, Call of Duty. Still playing some old school games. Still playing Killer Instinct. Still playing Injustice, Destiny. I'm playing a lot of games, man. That's what I do.
I was watching the Mario gameplay. I was dying, man. I was like, okay, she's a little rusty in the Mario. Leave it alone a little bit.
Yeah, leave it alone. Just let it go. I don't want to play it no more after that happened to me.
Yeah.
No, but this Sunset Overdrive. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna talk about that tonight or whatnot, but yeah.
Yeah, let's talk. We're gonna talk about Sunset a little bit. We can talk on it right now. What's your thoughts on it, man?
This game is pretty dope. No lies, no fronting. This game is real nice. Like I said, I don't really go by reviews or whatnot. I just go by my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is this game is good. It's a little addictive, but it's good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it myself too, man. It's a really good game.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sunset Overdrive is not for the casual person. That game kind of reminds me of what the 2K compared to the NBA Live is. It's so easy to use NBA Live. 2K had a style where you had to learn, all the crossover moves, the crab dribbles, the Euro steps, all the alley oops and different variations. That Sunset Overdrive is going to make you use every button on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It's going to use combinations of buttons. It's going to make you think critically. You're going to have to think quick. You're going to have to think smart. You're going to have to be fast. And you're going to have to be effective. So that game was definitely made for a gamer's choice. It's not easy at all to just jump on and think that you're going to dominate the game like that.
Yeah, yo, I got flack for that because I said that, my choice of words might have been a little, hurtful to some Xbox fan. But I said, yo, I'm enjoying the game, but I feel like the game is very bipolar in the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously on a narrative standpoint, storytelling. But when you actually play the gameplay, it takes itself very seriously because if you don't follow the rules within that game, you are going to die very quick. Like if you're not grinding, if you're not moving, you're not doing the stuff that they tell you to do in the beginning of the game. If you're on that floor, you're going to die real quick. But other than that, I'm having fun with the game. It's a very fun game. You got to think on your toes a lot. You got to keep it moving. It's a very fun game, but I just feel like a game that is not trying to take itself too seriously. It is a serious game, like you said. It's not for the casual.
Very good customization. Customization in the game is nice.
Oh yeah. You already know the Ratchet and Clank, the guns and stuff, man. I felt home with that, man. I was like, yes, this is Insomniac, yes. Like yeah.
Yeah, you see me and the Soul Glows in the background, you see all everybody with the afro. Just let it shine through.
I hear that, man. But yo, Persona, man, what you been paying for the week, man?
Well, I just bought Freedom Wars and Lords of the Fallen this week, man, and I really been stuck on that Freedom Wars. That game is really fun, addictive. I like the way it's constructed. It's like an RPG, and it's like a lot of grinding to it, in a sense. And Lords of the Fallen, I like it. Like the combat is pretty strategy-wise, and it's pretty good. And I'm playing Destiny, and I gotta play my Shenron Kagura. Gotta get the little anime boobies in there, and that's it. That's all I've been playing, man.
Oh man!
Call of Duty on Monday though.
What is your comparison between Lords of the Fallen and like the Soul series or the Demon Souls kind of thing? Is it very familiar or is it more arcadey?
No. It's it's familiar. Like it does play like Demon Souls or Dark Souls in a sense, but it's still its own standalone game when it comes to gameplay. Even though it has some similarities, it's still a standalone game that can, hold its own merit and not really be. I feel it shouldn't be compared to any of those games just because, it's not that. And I'm sure that's not the direction that they was going in, but how people are.
Yeah.
Take reviews to the heart.
The Mr. Official VG.
Yo, yo.
What's good, my G, man? What you been playing this week, man?
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Anyway, god damn it. Southern folks ain't got no type of respect. Anyway, I've been played Sunset Overdrive yesterday. I finally got around to it because as I've previously stated in many of my other conversations with you all, my Xbox is in my bedroom and we just got a second PS4, so I ain't get a chance to play Sunset Overdrive till yesterday because the wife been on Diablo 3 real heavy on the PS4. So I've been playing Sunset Overdrive. Cool game. That grinder really reminds me of Infamous.
Oh yeah.
And whatnot. Like every time, seriously, because I played all the Infamous, so when I started, grinding on stuff, that was the first thing that came to mind. But it's a fun game. Don't get it twisted. The guns is cool. I gotta like Yo Sahab said, you gotta stay on, on your toes with it, because you can't just wander off and not be paying attention. You have to pay attention because you gotta constantly keep moving.
Oh yeah. So, they would jump you real quick.
Yeah, they'd jump you. They'd swarm your ass real fast. But once you get used to it, I'm still trying to get used to it. But I can pretty much, I figure when I get more abilities unlocked, I'll be able to, move around like like I'm a pro at it. Other than that, though, I'm playing Shadow of Mordor, Destiny. Still waiting on my refund for Drive Club, and I think that's it, really. That's it.
Just gonna throw that Drive Club punch in there.
Yeah, man. I want my money, and I want it now. Where my money? I need that.
Disrespect.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be on that Call of Duty too. Sunday night for me, Monday night for y'all, or Monday morning for y'all folks. You East Coast,
man, with your little time.
Yeah.
But some of the half-ass game.
Man. But moving on. That's pretty much what I've been doing, yo. So yeah.
But yeah, man. Pretty much what I've been playing is I've been playing with this Masamune. This firmware update 2.0. Man. I love
it. Yeah. So we gonna talk about that now?
Nah, not yet. I'm just gonna break down what I'm playing a little bit. I've been playing, the usual, the Samurai Warrior 4. I've been playing some Peggle 2. And I love Peggle, man. I double dipped on that. I had it for the Xbox, and I got it for the PS4, man. I love me some Peggle. Get me some trophies on that. I've been playing Knack, I've been playing that with Dimitri. Playing a little Knack. We played a little bit of Call of Duty Ghosts. I owned him with that 1v1. 1v1 me, bro. You know what I mean? See what else I've been playing. I just got Freedom Wars today. And I did the beginning of the game, and that game is so dope, man. And it's shocking that game like that is on the Vita, man, because that game looks real good. Like, I was just like, wow, this thing looks real good. Also been playing a little Guilty Gear, the demo. I've been playing Sunset. Like everybody, I've been playing Sunset a lot. Fun game, very fun game. I like it a lot. I like the colors in the game. It's very different from what you usually see. But I like that aspect of the game, man. The only fault I have with Sunset is just the Xbox One controller. But that's it. That's a little bit, but I'm still enjoying the game. Also, I've been playing The Last of Us, getting back into that, trying to get my trophy for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's been a long week. I gotta get into that Wii U, play that Bayonetta. I gotta play that.
Oh yeah, my bad. I did play some of that too.
Yeah, man, gotta get into that, some Bayonetta. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we should do some Chaos Squad after the podcast, y'all want. Sunset. If y'all want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But speaking on the Masamune, let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about this firmware update 2.0. And what are your feelings on this update, man? Is it a game changer? Do you like it? Do you think it sucks? Do you think PlayStation need to step it up? What are your thoughts about this update?
Yo,
Starting with
Sahab.
Yo Sahab.
So me and my homeboy Rob, he'll be getting this stuff together. Great 124. We game share at NAC just to try it out. It had like a little bit of a lag, maybe about a second of a lag. It wasn't too much of a problem, you know. You can't really complain off of something that you're game sharing. That's what I expect from PlayStation. It's a PlayStation user. The graphics were just a little bland. Again, it's hard to complain again when you're game sharing. It's not like you're actually having the game. But overall, it's nice. Game share is great. I can see a lot of people playing Call of Duty together. You only do what you get like an hour just to play with each other, and then it's going to boot you out. So you have to watch out for something like that. But other than that, you know, that share feature is nice. The background is nice. I wish that we could have had more options, being able to have the options to use your own backgrounds. I think the music for them is nice. I end up cutting it off though because, you know, when you're in a chat, it's kind of hard to go ahead and, you know, want to listen to somebody's music in the background. It gets a little annoying. That Call of Duty music is very strong. Got some nice bass there, especially if you got a surround sound system. It's going to be pretty bassy. What else is up with that? You can listen to your music now. USB stick. That's awesome. That is awesome. Something to add in there. You can go ahead and go with that, but the game share feature is the main focal point to me with that one. That is nice. Oh, something that's going to be nice. Now this is something Xbox don't have. This is something I wish the Wii U did have. First of all, is a Twitch option. I really wish that they did have a Twitch option instead of having to use that Elgato. But other than that, PlayStation stepped their game up by being able to let you have your party chat with you in a Twitch. That's going to make streams a lot more live now.
Yeah,
a lot more live. That's amazing.
I was messing around with that Twitch stuff, man. And, yo, the interface for the live from PlayStation is just much better, man. I like that little thumbnail they drop when you continue searching for other stuff. That's dope. I love that.
That is smooth as hell.
Yeah, yo, that's hot. But Big Cheese, what's your thoughts on this update, man?
I like the game share. Share games with your friends. You know, I like the fact you're able to do that. The themes, I like the themes. You know, I got the Destiny theme and the Call of Duty theme on my PS4. It's pretty cool. I also like the fact that the YouTube option is available. However, with that issue with YouTube, I'm not able to upload my videos to YouTube yet, but in due time, I'm pretty sure that I can.
Yeah, it been working for me. I upload like 3 videos to YouTube.
Yeah, I wasn't able to upload that, so good for you.
You know.
No, but I just like the fact that, you know, what he said about the Twitch option was the party can now be heard in the stream. So, like, you know, I'd be looking stupid, like, if I'm on the PlayStation Twitch and I'm just chatting, I'm just talking, and it's just me talking, but my party's talking, but nobody can't hear them. So that was a real good option to put in the on the PS4. They really stepped up on that one, so I truly appreciate that. But as far as the game share, YouTube, the Twitch upgrade, the themes, overall, this 2.0 has been a real great update.
Yeah, it's dope up there. I'm definitely feeling it a lot. Yo, also little things that people haven't noticed, that they added mouse support to the PS4. I know some people looking like, what the hell is that? Does that mean? But like for games like Final Fantasy 14, you know, the DC Universe, the people that's into that stuff, you have keyboard and mouse support for those games. But Persona, you there, man? What's your thoughts?
When I first seen it, it was actually pretty cool. When I got home from work, the first thing I checked out was the themes, because, you know, I'm real into like personalizing my own like profiles and shit like that, making it feel like mine. And that spiral theme, I love that thing, dude. Like that red is like a really nice red, especially on a CPU. It looks really nice. And I haven't tried the share play yet, but I hear it's really good though. And
Pretty good, man.
Oh.
what else? I have to say this. The friends list loads completely now. Like I remember before, like you couldn't really interact too much with your buddies because it's like you gotta sign off, you gotta sign back in, and you gotta wait for it to that long ass friend load. So I'm glad they actually fixed that. And overall, the update is actually a really good update. I like the YouTube app and all that, and I like it. It's probably, you can tell that they're listening to the community. They're really trying to give them what they want. And honestly, I think the community, well, at least me, I'm satisfied right now with the update.
Satisfied, very satisfied.
Yes, this update is good.
Just think about how much more that Sony is going to do with. If they brought out a big update like this, and this is only the first year, imagine what more that they're going to do with this.
Well, this is what I want to say too. With the Sony updates, one thing I noticed with a lot of the Sony updates, when they really do one of those updates, it's multiple things or multiple functions that's added in one. It's never just like a little update where you're not able to do this, you're not able to do that. Like in this update, you're able to do so much more. So I appreciate Sony for taking their time with it. I'd rather them take their time and bring out an update every 3 months than do it every month and only be one thing that's half-assed.
Yo, but them voice commands though. You know what I mean? Them voice commands though, man. I'm not
They
too
are better.
I'm not too keen on that stuff,
Ready?
but yo, it's been pretty
fine.
on point with the voice commands.
I am. I'm all keen with it. Can I get into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you got the Kinect that came with the Xbox One, so that's fine. I paid $500 for my console. When I bought my PS4, which I bought the console first, I bought the iCamera, which was only $59. So you got 400 plus 59 compared to a $500 console plus the tax with that too. They're offering almost as close to the same features as what the Kinect is using. The Kinect, I mean, everybody's saying the Kinect is better, which is fine. I understand that, but nobody actually wants to use the Kinect. So, don't try and defend something like that when Microsoft's clearly putting their console to $400. Now, with the problem that I have with that is they're still selling that Kinect for $150. So it seems like 400 plus the 150, that's the Kinect. That's about $550. I see that they're trying to make a little rebuttal stand with it by having the console be $350 now. So you can still see the gimmick that they're trying to play with that. It's not. You can't fool too many people with that. You can fool an Xbox with that because they're going to try to hype that up.
I hate to admit this, but I dead ass say pick up on that too. You just said it, bro. Like real talk.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Kinect.
Like that whole concept that you just explained, I did not pick up on that.
The real advantage of the Kinect is just mainly the camera that can see in it can see in dark.
It's a better camera than the PS4.
Yeah, as far as the separation between them, they both do the same function. It's just the Kinect is more integrated as a software standpoint into the system. But with this update, it kind of shows like, Microsoft, like you had 10% reserved of the GPU for this thing. You know what I mean? Like that PS camera is nothing reserved for that, and it's doing the same exact thing that you're doing here.
Also, to mention that you don't really need the camera. You can just use your headset. If you plug it up to the controller, you can still control your PS4.
Yeah,
One thing that the Xbox One can't do.
I haven't tried that option, but can the the Xbox One do that feature with the headset? I haven't tried it. I haven't even been playing around my time.
Nah, you need the
Kinect.
That's a setback because they're selling that console without the Kinect, and it doesn't have voice command feature with the headset. And then now you got the headset that PlayStation gives to you in the console. That's the shittiest headset I've ever used in my life. But it still works. It works, and it works with the it works fluently in voice, and it works fluently in using the voice commands. So Microsoft needs to be able to make an update to make that one happen with their headset, because now they're forcing you pretty much to use voice command with the Kinect no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. But yo, Kev, what's your thoughts on this update, man? Before we go into the news.
Yeah. Alright, first and foremost, Sony fix your servers. Sony fix your damn servers. Even though I didn't experience anything, because luckily I get up like early in the morning for work, so I'd like put the update on my PS4 before I left out for work. But man, I heard other folks who, you know what I'm saying, got the update later was going through some shit. So yeah, they need to fix their servers, yo. Like, as a PlayStation fan, this needs to be addressed. Put that money from PlayStation Plus into those servers, please, because we do not need any more maintenance updates, stability updates, and unexpected maintenances instances or whatever. But anyway, moving forward onto the positive news. The update for the system is fucking great. I have not had any problems with my friends list loading. It moves fast before, but like with them condensing it down to 15 of your most recent titles, it's definitely a lot more streamlined, and it just works better. The
It's not loading
theme
up
I
so
didn't. Yeah, it don't take that long to load up. The themes though, I was impressed because I figured they was gonna be dynamic, but the fact that they got the music and stuff added to them, I thought that was a plus. That was unexpected, and I hope they just keep on with like more constant updates, and hopefully we get some anime themes because I want to put some anime on my PS4. It would be perfect, like I got on my Xbox One. Uh, the share play is cool. I'll be able to play Diablo with my wife because we only got one copy of the game right now. And you know, it was alright. I did experience some lag, but it is depending on peer-to-peer connection. So uh, that's one fallback because it's no telling how the other party's connection may be. But if both of you all have a good, stable connection, then you should be decent, and it'll be a worthwhile feature. I do believe that SharePlay is a definite system seller because that's a workaround for giving you demos for every single PlayStation 4 title that's out, basically.
yeah.
I wish, however, down the line that you would be able to still record at least on your own system your gameplay while doing share play. Now, broadcasting and live streaming, okay, that, you know what I'm saying, that's understandable, but you should at least still be able to record the clips, or can you? Because I haven't tried to do that yet. Can you? Can you
No, you
record the
can't.
clips
You
still?
can't. You can't record. Or you. I don't know if you can record. No, you can record during SharePlay. Yeah, but you can't broadcast during SharePlay
You
because
say
I
you
was.
can?
Yeah, you can because I
Oh,
posted
okay.
up. I posted up videos to my channel with using SharePlay with Dimitri and all that.
Oh, okay. Well then, that's I ain't got no complaint then. But yeah, man, the update is on point. I really wish that Sony keeps it up with good work like this. Next thing we need is DLNA. The USB music play is cool, but let's get some visualizations going like the PS3. This update is what the PS4 should have been day one. If this update would have been out when the PS4 like really released, it would have been honestly over for Xbox.
I don't have a problem
It
with
might,
this update now.
it,
That's where we see a little difference in that one, Ken. I don't have a problem with it because
yeah.
as long as they got it right, this update has absolutely no problems to me. Honestly, the only thing
No,
that I'm finding a problem with is the lag, just a little bit of a lag with the share and a little bit of a graphical thing. But you can't complain too much when they're giving you a service. Then they're actually letting you play somebody else's game. That's amazing. But I think if it would have came out when the system dropped, I think there would have been too many problems, especially with the bugs that PlayStation's been having.
Man, I agree, man. Because when the system first came out, oh man, that PSN. I mean, coming from a fan, that PSN was real fucked up for a while.
right, and it's doing the same thing now. But I mean, I don't so much have a problem with the update, but Sony needs to address this server issue shit because the way it's been acting this month, yeah, the Xbox guys go rag and brag on it, but it's still a better system in my personal opinion and preference. So
This
the
is
update is smooth as hell. It's everything that I wanted and more. And let's just keep the innovation going.
this is
That's
my
all.
thing. This is my thing with PSN because a lot of people say they have issues with PSN. I don't really. I don't. I see the issues with PSN, but I don't really experience it as hard hitting as a lot of people. But I feel like with PSN, they have updates and things like that. Yeah, it might be wonky at times. And it's kind of like a cell phone. Like say you got an Apple update or Android update. Is everybody gonna have a perfect, time with that update? Is there not gonna be any bugs? It's the things with PSN. There's a lot of people on PSN compared to Xbox Live. Xbox Live, what they at? Probably like 50, 60 million people using that system, that service. PSN, we in 100,000. The 100,000 of people. Matter of fact, million. There's millions of people on PSN. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's more worldwide, it's more users, it's more accounts, and plus a lot of people use. I keep hearing a lot of people saying, "Oh, we're paying you now," for this stuff. Yeah, that's understandable, but it's not even been a year yet. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm not saying to wipe it off and nah, we're paying. We should it should be perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but I'm just saying like, yo, sometimes people got to give it a little time, man, because as I said, you're dealing with more people, you're dealing with a more worldwide service than Xbox Live, and things like that. And the thing is, like, with these Xbox guys that say and bash about PSN, look how long they've been paying for that service, and they still have the same issues that PSN has today. Like I told people, I said, yo, if I really wanted to, because on the low, I screenshot a lot of the times where Xbox Live is down or something is not right with the service, and Microsoft they post it up. I had people text me like, yo, Xbox Live, yo, I can't log on Ghost. Like the other day, my boy texted me, I can't get on Ghost, man. What's up, man? And I don't know why people think I'm a tech specialist, but I was like, oh, this is a great opportunity to get a screenshot this. You know what I mean? I have, real talk, since I had the Xbox One, I have about 30 screenshots of this service messing up, and nobody bats an eye, and say, oh, it's gonna be all right, it's just Xbox. Everybody's like, it's just Xbox. Something happened with PSN. It's this whole turnover. No, this not supposed to happen. Rah, 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 rah. Like I think people hold PSN at a higher standard than Xbox Live. That's my real opinion, because when PSN something happened with it, everybody posts about it. Xbox Live something happened with it, nobody posts about it. Everybody just leave it alone and keep on with their day. But that's just me damage controlling.
That's what I don't understand, man. When it comes to fanboys, of course they're gonna be oblivious to their own shortcomings. They're gonna be oblivious to it. But once they notice the enemy's shortcomings, of course they're gonna,
Yeah, but my thing is like, I hear that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like, yeah, we are paying for PSN. Isn't it working better than PS3? Right. Is it? Yes, it is. It is working.
Yeah, it is. It's working way better than PS3
way
and
better
faster.
than PS3. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yo, it's still fresh where we have been paying for this service. It's not even been a year yet, but people is holding it in such a high standard where it's supposed to be perfect. Look at all the things that we can do under PSN compared to any other service. You cannot do a lot of. You can't remote play. You can't share play. You can't do none of those stuff under all these other services. You know what I mean? There's so much more you can do under PSN than any of these consoles that you can do right now.
I mean, that's why I think that I don't want to say Sony could be excused because they can't be excused for the shortcoming, but
No,
I mean,
I'm not excusing it.
No, it's not excused, but this is sort of kind of new territory for them with the whole updating straight to Facebook and the whole Twitch and the saving gameplay and all that shit. I mean, a lot of that stuff is new territory for them. So, I mean, I think they now finally starting to wrap their brain around it and whatnot, but, there's always room for improvement, right?
Yeah, there's room for improvement. But moving along though, man, let's get this moving. I know I was damage controlling a little bit, but I just felt like I needed to get that out, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, since we got Yo Sahop in here, we're gonna talk about Nintendo and their financial success. Nintendo has sold, the Wii U has reached 7.29 million sold worldwide, and the 3DS has met a whopping number of 45.42 million sold for the 3DS. And they said that the new 3DS is at a great start right now. How is that to a Nintendo fan hearing this good news, man? These positive financial results.
Nintendo, I posted it in the group yesterday. You know, the salt will come. Nintendo has money. Nintendo does not have to rush anything. Nintendo does not have to put out unfinished products. Nintendo will put out a game whenever they feel like it, and when they put out that game, it will be a masterpiece of a game. You won't expect nothing subpar from a Nintendo game. You'll probably expect at least, at most, a 78 rating or better for a Nintendo game. It may take them 4 months to drop that game between, like, game from game, but it will be out and it will have a lot of quality and it will have a lot of replay value to it. Going on with that, the 3DS has always been a juggernaut. When it reaches the United States, it's going to be the shit. Speaking to Robin, he doesn't think that the 3DS should have a new updated console, and I think so because I think it's underpowered right now compared to the Vita. If they want to stay in that handheld market race and continue to dominate it, they will drop this new 3DS with the features that they're going to have with it and that little thumbstick to the right that nobody will probably ever use. But they need to go ahead and drop that. Being able to play the Monster Hunter and much more better looking graphics, bigger engines for it, the Xenoblade that's going to be coming out for it and everything, that's going to be nice. More Zelda games, gives you more of an option. Probably have a better memory stick for it to save more stuff. What I do like about the new 3DS that I think everybody should get it for now is that PlayStation 4 was the only thing that made an update for the backgrounds, but the 3DS made an update for the backgrounds as well. And if you get that Zelda background, it is very nice. It has music in the back. It's some nice stuff. The Wii U, I don't want to get too much into the sales. I like to get more into those sales when the Smash Brothers is a do or die for that system, honestly, to me. If it does not sell like it needs to, that system will fail. It will fail if it doesn't sell.
Okay. Anybody else thoughts, Cheese? What's your thoughts on Nintendo's success? Also, their software numbers, 41 million sold units moved for their software on the Wii U. The 3DS is 186 million software sold for the 3DS.
Somebody got that Zelda background.
Then Nintendo will not die.
Yeah, man. I mean, Nintendo always gonna do good, man. Don't get it twisted. I have my little, things with Nintendo that I don't like what they do, but also with Nintendo, I feel like Nintendo is just everybody is there to their heart. So when it comes to reviews, sometimes of these games, I feel like they have that in the back of their mind. Like, it's a Nintendo game, let's give it a little push. You know what I mean? But that's just me. We're gonna get into Nintendo a little later. That's one of our topics.
I got a little more for it. Yeah, I got a little more for it. I can go strong on Nintendo.
But everybody else's thoughts on their financial results?
My fault. Go ahead, Cash.
Just, man, Nintendo, man, y'all got billions, man. Billions. Use some of them billions, show, and get, some of them features up. But I like my Wii U. Don't get it twisted. But it's more of a family system and whatnot. So I believe that it's going to continue to sell with the titles that they drop and whatnot. So even though they came out a year ahead, they still should get some type of respect because they the OGs. I wouldn't even be playing like video games as hard as I would be now, as hard as I am now, if it wasn't for Nintendo. Because technically, Nintendo was my first console of my own that I got. So I'm saying nothing but respect. So I can understand what Barry meant as far as having that little soft spot for Nintendo.
Yeah.
They OGs, they the granddaddies of the game, but they And, and the other hand, they do need to use their money that they have, add things like that he requested Yosaha, like
Twitch.
Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
They should have Twitch, or at least something other than screenshots. Cause I ain't gonna front. And then they make screenshotting so hard to do. Like it's unnecessary. I don't even like touching that gamepad because it's too big. But I have to use it in order to do things like screenshots and whatnot.
I feel sorry for little kids that have to use that game.
Oh, my daughters, they love it, yo. But still, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
kind of-
Kids will like it, but if you game hard the way most adults do, you need something where you can be able to really, you know what I'm saying, flex the controller and maneuver. And that poses a problem for me. I use the Pro controller, but that even takes some getting used to. But good job to Nintendo. They doing their thing. I've bought what 4 3DSs, and only my nephews use them. My daughters, I don't know why they don't want to use them, but they don't. So
I'll slap him.
yeah, man,
I'll slap
children
him.
these days.
Anybody thoughts?
Yeah.
Anybody else thoughts on it?
My final thought. I'll see y'all in November.
She's talking that trash, man.
8-player smash. Yeah, you damn right I am.
Don't get smacked. Don't get smacked.
I might have to get a Wii U for that Smash Brothers though. For the
Yeah.
Moving
I
along. Let's
Yeah.
move along. Let's keep this news going because we got a couple of topics right here with the news. PS4 dominating Ubisoft platforms. They said the PS4 pretty much is outselling. People are buying Ubisoft games more towards the PS4 than the Xbox One. 32% compared to 15% with the Xbox One. I'm not too surprised by this news, but I just wanted to put that in there because I am a PlayStation guy.
I think it's more than just Ubisoft. I think it's any platform. I mean, any platform is going to sell more on the PS4 than Xbox One, unless it's an Xbox exclusive.
See,
That's the only way. That's the
that
only way.
install base that people don't care about sales. But a lot devs look at this stuff, man. It's like no, just look at the 360. Devs look at this stuff. Xbox guys that don't care about sales.
Yeah, they care about sales.
Two games.
I mean, that's the thing though about the. I mean, I may sound like a big fanboy here, but I mean, the PS4 is more appealing console. In my opinion, it's the more appealing console when two people go into a store and then they're looking at what console to get. They're looking at the Xbox One or the PS4, and you look at the track record of exclusives, and people look at the graphics and all that stuff. The PS4 comes out on top because it does have more exclusive, better exclusive, a wider range of exclusives, and the multiplats essentially look better on the PS4. So,
My brother, you ain't gotta say you a fanboy or sound like a fanboy to say something like that, man. That's your thoughts. That is your thoughts.
nah, but other people, I'll sound like a fanboy. So I had to,
We are a conversational podcast, and we gonna talk about it.
Man, boy.
I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, what y'all think? I mean, if I was, if I didn't know anything about games, that's not what I would go for.
Yeah, that's all it is about. I look at work, and
Fanboy.
the only time with the women at their work, their husbands, they're getting their husbands, the Xbox One because their friends are playing with it. That's the only way they're getting that. Otherwise, everybody else is like, oh, how do you like that PS4? They don't even know anything about video games. But the fact that the PS4 can do things more outside of video games is what's going to help sell it. And as long as you have that, then those third parties are going to be more of an attraction because, the system that has the most sales is going to probably sell the most type of games for it. That's why Destiny was a big draw to the PS4. And then you got Call of Duty being a draw for the Xbox One, but everybody knows that more Call of Duty players play for the Xbox community. That's why it's the draw for it. But any other game, we all know that third-party game is going to go PS4. It doesn't matter, which they don't get it. It doesn't matter if the Wii U was getting the third-party games. They're not going to outsell the PS4, period, because everybody has that console. They love that console for some reason. You got the eye camera. People want to be on camera, upload themselves, having fun with the little robots, just showing their friends and having a conversation. That's fun to some people. We would have that have that option available to people if they actually had, a Twitch and a live stream and more of a user-friendly sharing. But if they don't, so the PlayStation has it, they offer it, and that's what's going to draw, the consumer into buying a console like that. So third party will definitely be number one in period. It's not just Ubisoft. It's going to be anything. Dynasty Warriors. I'm pretty sure the only Roadshow one sold more on the PS4 than the Xbox One. The Xbox One is a console strictly dedicated to a shooters fan. If you love shooting games, the Xbox One is for you, point blank. That's just how it's going to go. Call of Duty will sell more on the Xbox One than the PS4.
Yeah, it was very close. It was very close with Ghosts. I didn't check the final numbers with it, but it was very close between PS4 and Xbox One with the Ghost software sales.
Everybody was hyped for it though, but PS4 had the edge with that console, that white console. Oh.
Are you talking about for Destiny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna blow it out the water for Destiny. Just the fact that more people play online on the PS4. That's all it is. Like that's what Madden. I bought Madden for the Xbox One first. I didn't even buy it. I bought it for the Xbox One first before I bought it for PS4, just to see who I'd be playing that game on with, and I felt to see that I'm playing that game by myself. Got it for PS4, and I got about 15 other people I can just hey, jump on this Madden, let's go, and we're on it. It's just more user friendly. That's all it's going to come down to it. What is more user friendly? And the PS4 is more user friendly, so that's the third party that went there. My NBA 2K, third party that went there. I'm going to buy more third party games on my PS4 over the Xbox One due to the fact that if I can share my game on Twitch and have my party being able to chat with me, why not buy it for the better console that's going to give me a better presentation for it? So, of course, I'm going to buy it for the PS4.
Pony!
It doesn't matter what console, what it's coming out for, as long as it has that one little feature that can up it. And right now, the PS4 has a Twitch feature that's catering to me. That's going to make me want to buy third-party game on my console for PS4 than my Xbox One. That's the only thing. Honestly, the DLC code for Evolve, I wish that was on my PS4. That's what I went for. I got more people that's going to be playing on PS4 than the Xbox One.
Damn, yo, they gonna pony out you.
Yeah, they finna attack you.
Let's keep it moving, man. Yo, Sci-Hop, the Wii U is getting preloaded, starting with Smash, man. How do you feel that the Wii U stepping up its features?
I don't care nothing about that. I don't support digital downloading games. I could care less. I think it's convenient for some people if they just want to jump into their game. But I like my control and I like my disc, and I'll if it has a midnight release, which I'm pretty sure the GameStop in my area will, that's where I'm going to get it for. It's a good feature for somebody that likes to play digital downloaded games, but that's not for me.
I'm digital all the way. The only thing that's hindering me from doing this preloading with the Wii U is the fact that we only got like 32 gigs or whatever with this joint.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can get external. You can external. Yeah. But
I'm about to do that then.
Yeah, you can external it. But that's a feature that's working for you, Jabari. That would be awesome. Because if I was a digital person, I'd love that. Just for the fact that I'm going to play my game a lot earlier. That's all it is.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's very convenient. I like convenience when it comes to these consoles. But Cheese, what's your thoughts on this, man? Is this a big step for Nintendo?
Just fool.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I said, I'm prepared for it. Like my body is ready. My body hasn't been ready for Nintendo for a long time.
That body ready, man. Yo, but this is huge for my opinion. This is huge for Nintendo, man. It just brings it a step closer as far as features to compete with these the other next gen consoles. Yeah.
Well, let me say this. As far as Smash Bros. And the Wii U system, this is a make or break. Like this is literally a make or break session for the Wii U console, because of the fact that everybody was waiting on this game. They were anticipating this game, and if this game does very well,
you can expect the Wii U to be talked about in the current gen console war.
Especially with Zelda U coming out.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, that'll
Devil's
be a
Third.
problem.
Hold on, dude. Hold on, my G's. Hold on, my G's. We are going to talk about that in the topic. That is one of the first topics of the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
So I know. Let's not get too much into the Wii U. But anybody else, what's your thoughts on this preloading thing right here, man?
Finally. Good job, Nintendo. Keep it up. Keep innovating.
The Rock has come back.
It's a good move in the right direction.
Know your role and shut your pie hole.
Yeah, man, it's dope, man. Starting with one of the biggest
Oh shit.
games.
Am I in?
Yeah, you're in.
Oh shit, I'm here.
Starting with one of the biggest games for that. Yo, Smash is gonna move systems, man.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's huge,
I'm
man.
buying one for it, so I mean,
Let me get my headphones for this.
To have preloading. All right, welcome. We want to welcome Kyle into the podcast. You know, Kyle, introduce yourself real quick.
Kyle Reeds, 28.
All right, Mr.
Mr.
GBG News.
Yeah, GBG News correspondent.
All right, let's see.
Stop! I'm broadcasting with my friends.
Also, I wanted to give you guys a little update that Resogun is coming to the Vita. Update. I think that's awesome. So I put it in there in the news. Topic.
Give me my phone.
But yeah, man, Resogun to the Vita, man. I'm hyped for that. Moving along.
Broadcast.
It's not a week with Drive Club news.
Yeah.
My main man Shuhei Yoshida himself has messaged the PlayStation gamers saying that Drive Club is officially delayed. The PS Plus edition is officially delayed until further notice. Anybody thoughts on this? Are you angry? Are you upset?
Betrayed.
Betrayed?
good.
Like, I wanted to try it finally for the first time. I wasn't even able to. I was heartbroken. I was like, this is happening on a brand new game that you had time to do. And all this mess is going on with it. So I was like, I'm gonna go trade it.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for people that have been waiting for the PS Plus version. You know, this game been out what, 3 weeks, almost a month. So yeah, I feel bad that you guys been waiting for that stuff and wanting to try the game out, man. That's huge. This is not good news, you know, for Sony. Sony being on the high right now, and this kind of news right here it will mess their flow up. You know what I mean? But anybody else thoughts? PS Plus version of Drive Club being delayed until further notice.
Birdman hair rub. Go ahead, G.
Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Nah, you good. Cause y'all already know what I'm gonna say. So go ahead.
We don't know you, man. We don't know you.
Nah, I mean, dude, this is just bad business practice, man. Like I don't know why all these issues is happening on a racer. I mean, these things should have been fixed and ready to go within that year's delay time that they set for themselves. So, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, the game's fun, I enjoy it, but, you know, at this point, I think the people that might have been on the fence about it just moved on. You know, even if they do come out with the PS Plus version, I mean, yeah, they'll probably download it, but I don't think that's going to entice them to buy the game just because of the bad taste that Evolution has left in everybody's mouth, the ones that purchased it and the ones that waited for the free version.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, at this point, they're pretty much fighting a losing battle, so it's over.
Yo, time out for a second. Time out for 1 second. Sorry, people, but the Evolve Alpha just finished downloading for the PS4, and I'm checking and I see people already playing this game.
You are? Oh shit! Let me get on it.
Yeah, when I look at the recent activities, I already see like 8 people on my friends list that played this game. I don't get it. I thought it was for tomorrow. It started.
We'll probably start early.
You might be able to get inside the main menu, but you might not be able to hop onto their servers.
That's true. That's true.
Well, allow me to check for myself.
But Kev, your thoughts? I know
Refund.
what you're gonna say.
Refund. Man, y'all had a whole year. Y'all botched up that lunch. I just want my money back. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about Draft Club.
For real.
You know, do I have to go into my damage control mode? Is Lewis is Kyle here? Can you hear us?
I'm not sure. Kyle, you there?
'Cause I muted him a little bit, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he can hear. He might have muted himself because the background noise.
Yeah.
I have 5 words. Mario Kart Overdrive Club.
Mario Kart is fun though. I must say that. That bomb mode that y'all picked that last time, that was a setup because I was the only light skinned guy in there. Y'all tried to set me up, but it's all good.
I hate y'all for that.
Moving along, man. Let's talk about this Deep Down. Capcom is saying that Deep Down is exclusive to PS4 because Sony came to them and asked first. A lot of people say that Sony's broke. They don't got no money. They can't pay for these exclusives. So why are they asking Capcom for this game?
Ain't got no money.
Anybody thoughts on this? Are you interested in Deep Down?
I am. I'm actually interested in it, but I don't know. The more exclusives, the more appealing the system is to people.
Yes. But yeah, moving along to this. My bad. If anybody had thoughts on this or no? Yo, Sahab, Big Cheese.
No thoughts on Deep Down.
I said
I just want the game to drop. Shit, that's all I really want. The game looks smooth as butter. So, Capcom, whatever else y'all got planned, give us that Deep Down, and yeah, that's it, man. I'm ready for the game to drop.
I don't mean to go off track here, but I really hope that we could play that shit at PlayStation Experience because I actually want to, have
I want
hands.
to try the demo. Yo, tell Kyle to unmute his mic. You gotta unmute your mic. You can't. But yeah, moving along, we're gonna talk about Games with Gold versus PS Plus for the month of November. Games with Gold. Here is the list. We have Volgar the Viking.
Testing.
Yeah, there you go. Which I hear is pretty good. Volgar the Viking is a pretty good game. For the that's for the Xbox One. For the 360, they have Viva Pinata, and they have Red Faction Guerrilla. That's for the Xbox One. Games will go for the month of November. For PS Plus now, we have. Hold on, let me find it real quick. We have The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, SteamWorld Dig. Those are both PS4. That's also cross-buy. For PS3, we have Frozen Synapses Prime. We have Loose Fraudress. That's also cross-buy with PS Vita. We have Hungry Horde for the Vita and Escape Plan for the Vita, which is also cross-buy with PS4. So out of this month, who do you feel have the better list of games to offer to their fan base?
I don't know now. That Hungry Horde got my attention. You know what I mean?
Comparing poop to poop, but it's all good because we got games coming.
You know what? Whatever Kev says, that's how I feel.
I'm in agreement. I mean, this month is looking a little like, all right, we just, you know what I mean? I don't know. But, yo, real talk, I feel like Xbox have a little edge because I'm more interested in Volgar the Viking. You know, I think this was on PC. Was this on PC? And he looks like He-Man, in my opinion.
we ain't gonna talk about Crimson Dragon being is that the ninth month straight?
Nah, I don't see nothing else but this Viking game.
Nah, Crimson Dragon is still free, G.
It's
still free.
It's free because nobody wants to buy that no more. I mean, look on your friends list. Ain't nobody playing that.
Yeah,
I remember when it was hype when the Xbox first got revealed. Folks kept talking about it, but
yo, they bringing it back.
Yeah, Panzer Dragon, the spiritual successor.
Well, you might see like one or two people playing it, but I won't. That's just me.
Yeah, it was poop. I didn't like that game at all.
You know, I twitched it for like 5 minutes. That's all I needed to see, and that was it. I was done. It's not working.
Yes.
But
I
anybody
just
else
can't 'cause
thoughts
when I walk, I can't.
on the games for November?
I'm not really too satisfied with it. You know, I mean, I'll download them for the Vita and the PS4, but I don't know. I think they could be better. I hope the December ones are, you know, good.
Yeah, man, I don't know, but I was watching some gameplay of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. It looked kind of dope, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm more interested in that Viking game for the Xbox, to be honest with you. But yeah, moving along, let's talk about Microsoft banning fraudulent gamers.
Good idea. I'm all for it.
We
You
have
should have a
people-
job if you Xbox One right now.
Now, what's a fraudulent gamer? Let's get more into that a little bit.
Yeah, we have
Good question.
people having fraudulent claims about Destiny and they wanting their refunds. They're making up excuses saying that the game doesn't work or the chat doesn't do this or whatever, just to get a refund because they feel that Xbox gamers are being screwed over by Bungie due to the exclusive content that PS4 gamers are getting with this game. So Microsoft is investigating and they said that they will ban Xbox gamers for doing this. This is also, it was led by a Kotaku article saying that Xbox gamers are being screwed over by Destiny DLC. And I guess that put the monkey and everybody back to like, hey, we want our money. Yeah, we're being screwed, so let's make up these excuses.
Here we go again with this mess. Like, really,
I still won't. I mean,
really,
we all being screwed with Destiny though, in my opinion. I like it, but they need to put more stuff on that.
I mean, that's what happens when you have quote MMO, FPS, unquote. With every MMO you play is going to have expansions. You got to expect more coming. That's why you have expansion 1, expansion 2 coming.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is the problem with.
Oh shit, cheats here.
No, I'm just cheaters.
Oh, carry on.
Anywho, this is the problem that Xbox have. They're stubborn and hard-headed. They knew way before the Destiny release. They knew way before the Destiny release that the DLC would be on Sony for a good year.
Mm-hmm.
What you decide to do? You decide to go and get the game anyway because you were interested in it. Now you want to take the game back because you finally opened your damn eyes to see that DLC is really on the PlayStation for a good long time. But let's go back into history with Call of Duty, Battlefield, Titanfall, all these games that the Xbox had exclusively, the DLC that they had exclusively. Nobody was complaining, sending back the game because of the fact that the Xbox got it first and the PlayStation didn't. But the second that Destiny is on the PlayStation, you want to get a bitch fit, and then you want to take it back and be a fraud for it, ban your ass.
You know why they didn't want it, because they felt it was a fake Halo to the Xbox, to the PS4, and they were salty as fuck that the fact that Bungie has sold out on them. That's all it is. They want the game back. The game wasn't bad. I don't care to play it anymore right now, but it's not a bad game at all.
In my honest opinion, Bungie didn't sell out to nobody. Because first of all, I'm Bungie. I'm not Sony. I'm not Microsoft. I'm Bungie.
Yeah.
I can go wherever the hell I want to go. This is me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
But the fact that these Xbox was so dedicated, like their relationship was so thorough with somebody that didn't want to give it no play in the first place. We just gave you games. That's it. Hold on, let me rewind that back for these consolers. We just gave you games.
Yeah.
That's all that we gave you. But you want to make it seem like we had a relationship. We went out on dates and, you bought the DLC. That was our lunch. I mean, this is what these consolers, these Xbox thought, that they were so deep into these Halos and Bungie's #1. I understand that. But you felt like Bungie turned their back on y'all when they are a company, and whoever has that access to them gives them money to do whatever. Don't get mad.
Man, preaching.
It's a business. It's not personal, and that's the problem with everybody. It's a business.
Everybody feel entitled.
I mean, I feel the same. I mean, my fault. I don't want to cut you off, Cheese, if you're still talking.
You already do, good.
I mean, the same can be said with how people were reacting to Insomniac making an exclusive game for Xbox. You know, before Insomniac was trash, Insomniac was this, it was that. Once it went to Xbox, it became good. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's a lot of hypocrisy in the gaming community. Period. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, they don't want to see their favorite company, you know, be sold to the highest bidder, so to speak. When in this case, that's what happened with Bungie.
Oh boy.
I like that.
You know, I would hate to see how people react if Capcom is bought by either one of these companies, by Sony, by Microsoft, or by Nintendo. If one of those companies actually buy Capcom, you're gonna see the biggest bitch fit by a lot of fighters, a lot of Devil May Cryers, a lot of Street Fighters, a lot of Mega Mans, because people still want Mega Man.
Oh yeah.
But the fact of the matter is this: like, this is a company that may be bought by one of the people that you don't like. You have to deal with it. If you can't deal with it,
you know, because you know Capcom's going through a lot of financial woes right now. So if either one of the three big companies buys them, I'd actually be happy because that would actually save a really good, you know, developer company from pretty much going under. Because you know Capcom's my childhood too.
Yeah. Like, I have a lot of history with Capcom. I mean, Street Fighter, Mega Man, Mega Man X, I mean, Mega Man Legends. Like, you have a lot of history with Capcom, man.
Yeah, so I know I wouldn't want to see them go under. You know, I'd rather one of the, you know, Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo buy them and just keep their games going and keep, you know, new IPs and new ideas being flushed into the community than to see them go under and not ever see a Devil May Cry again or never see, you know, a Mega Man or whatever. You feel me? Well, a lot of people don't think like that, though, so, you know.
True indeed. Kyle, do you have any thoughts on this?
No, I don't.
All right, so let's move along, man. I felt like this news needed to be spoken about because I think this is pretty huge for the gaming community itself. That YouTube now supports 60 frames per second. Cheese, I know you uploaded a lot of comparison videos, so I would like your thoughts on, you know, give us a little walkthrough on how you set this up, or it's something that is automatic that YouTube recognizes. What's your experiences with uploading 60 frames per second?
Well, this is the thing. With it being 60 frames per second, it's gonna take time for it to actually show on YouTube, and it's only showing on two browsers, Safari and on Google Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you still have people thinking that YouTube is 30 frames per second and trying to insult you. Like, you stupid. There's only 30 frames per second. Who told you that it was YouTube, bitch? So when you go on here, and it's like I have to break it down for people to see. Please go to Google Chrome so you can see that this moves at 50 frames per second. My honest opinion, YouTube should have done this like 2-3 years ago.
Somebody's background is killing right now.
Yeah, somebody in the background.
I mean, that's just my opinion. YouTube should have done this a long time ago, and it would have changed people's thoughts on certain games, and it would have changed. I will say it. Ubisoft opinion on the 30 frames per second.
That man preaching today. Yo, man, your real talk though. Looking at your comparison videos, man, yo, it is definitely a difference, man. Watching it, it was actually, I was actually smiling, man. I was like, this is real nice, man.
Hey, word, I actually enjoyed watching it too.
Yeah, like you can now actually see how the game is supposed to look.
Right,
You know.
right. You can't deny it pretty much at this point. You know, if you deny it and
You're
say,
in
well, it looks
denial.
the same, then you full of shit. You know, Cheese put it out there in black and white. Well, not necessarily black and white, you know, but you pretty much get it. You know, if you got a good eye for it.
Okay, basically what he was saying is when he say black and white, he's saying butter and chicken grease.
Butter and chicken. Yeah, right on, right on.
Also, yo, Sahab, any thoughts on this, man? Is this something that you are gonna be using, man? Showing them 60 frames a second, especially for that Mario Kart.
Not at all. It's something I'm not probably into showing. To me, a video game, I don't care what it runs at, as long as it plays good. That's all I need. To tell you the truth, that's just my style. I'm a 3DS player. You should see the titles that I have. I'm probably gonna do a YouTube video about that because it's long overdue. I need to show everybody what that 3DS, what kind of games I've been missing out on. But other than that, I mean, I think it's good for the community between showing differentiations of the games, especially these PC gamers that like to come up and try and come into the console race and try and be like, oh, the PC does this. Well, it's not. It don't really matter. It's going to be more of a factor between Xbox One and the PS4, honestly, because I mean, Nintendo's still not a factor in that situation either. They're not going to run like the PS4 and Xbox One should be running with the power that they're offering. So it just depends.
Okay. Persona, Kaz, any thoughts on the YouTube support, 60 frames per second?
I mean, I'm satisfied with it. You know, it's pretty much what everybody else said. You know, I wanna definitely see games, full 1080p, 60 frames, see how they look and all that, and it will make it a better viewing experience, I suppose. But I'm satisfied.
Okay, Kev.
Man, I just seen Uncharted 3 yesterday running 60 frames per second,
I was about to mention that too.
and I seen Uncharted 4. That just made my body even more ready than it was previously for the Uncharted game. And now my body is Super Saiyan ready. I can't even
Yeah,
gather
but
the
look at that
words.
picture with the ball,
I,
dude got his face all
I
like
just
that.
I just can't fathom like how good it's gonna feel to just see Uncharted. And I mean it's a good thing for YouTube. YouTube, y'all got like billions of dollars. Y'all like a shadowy entity. Why the fuck didn't y'all do this shit sooner, yo? We've been missing out. I've been rendering videos in 60 frames per second for the longest, yo. Get your shit together. But that's a good thing though. I'm happy about it. That's all.
Cool. All right, so moving along, let's get the monkey out the wrench. Let's get the elephant out the chair. PSN will be down for 2 hours. Pretty much today.
Open the damn door, woman.
It said the time. Let me give you the times. Pacific time is going to be 9 p.m. Thursday, and it will end at 11 p.m. Thursday, the 30th. For Eastern time is going to be 12 a.m. Eastern, the 31st, and ends 2 a.m. Eastern, the 31st. So pretty much for 2 hours, PSN will be down for some maintenance. I don't know what the maintenance is for. They didn't really say anything, but this just popped up. I guess they're getting ready for Call of Duty and Evolve Alpha from what the article was saying, but I don't know.
I think it's a good thing. Anything that they have to go down for to make a game better or make an experience better, I'm all for it. That's how I feel. Them going down does not bother me at all.
Okay.
I think it's beneficial.
I mean, the West Coast time is kind of a hindrance a little because that's like 9 o'clock. That's when people really playing. But
Well, I mean, basketball is on right now. West Coast people love it basketball, so.
okay.
Go Bulls, man. Go Bulls all the way.
Heat Nation.
Also, I wanted to bring this news topic up. I know a lot of people have been ignoring it. A lot of people, mostly the Xbox channels, that talk about PS4 more than the Xbox has been ignoring this, where they said that Nancy Tellum and the Xbox division for the entertainment division is pretty much closed. It officially has been closed and it's done for. Let me find a little article. So the Xbox division, the entertainment division, where all the movies and stuff, where they had a reveal saying that they're gonna have these shows and things together. I think Quantum Break is fine, and I know Halo. What's that thing called for Halo?
Halo Nightfall.
Nightfall, yeah, that's gonna be fine. But Nancy Kellum and her chief, I forgot the guy's name. They are leaving. The whole studio is pretty much shut down, and they're trying to save some of the work that they've been saving up. You know, I guess they had planned for the Xbox. But what are you guys' thoughts on entertainment division for the Xbox is officially closed? Anybody thoughts?
I mean,
I
don't know. Go ahead, Kyle.
Oh, I'm on? All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Probably, it is what it is that they're closing down, or maybe like all the people are just leaving, forming a different business under a different name. It happens with all types of businesses, and they might be working on other projects as well. Fuck it. But fuck them. I'm just a consumer. I get what I want out of them. Just keep bringing that product out.
True. I mean, this is a shift in Xbox because this is something that was originally planned for the system, but now it's not going to be planned for the system.
It happens. I mean, Battlefield, what? Not Battlefield. I'm sorry. Battlefront 3 was the planned event, and it was supposed to come out for 360 some years ago. What happened there? 99% done. They canceled it, and shit happens. The studio shut down, and shit's gonna continue on just under a different name. You could call it Crystal Dynamics. You could call it EA. It's the shit's gonna get done at some point. Whatever projects they have going on. It's my opinion of the matter, because everything always seems to come back. The fans want what they want, and these companies, they have to listen to that. Right?
Yeah. True.
I would think so.
Anybody thoughts on Xbox? I know you guys don't really care about that. I just felt like I wanted to mention it. Be honest with you, I wanted to mention it because this article has been like 2 days old, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of Xbox channels. And I have not seen it. But we know what I have been seeing. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about PS4.
Yeah, they have.
A lot of these channels that don't have a PS4. Speaking about PS4, except for the news that they're supposed to be talking about Xbox.
I mean, the only thing I can really say is that it's hypocritical because anything, if anything goes down with Sony, these dudes, you know what I'm saying, overblow it and make it into like, oh, it's all doom and gloom for Sony. But if something happens for Microsoft, they just completely ignore it and go back to focusing on Sony.
Right.
I mean, it's hypocritical for those people. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I'm still looking forward to the Halo Nightfall thing, but it just points out the hypocrisy with these guys who claim they're not fanboys but do fanboy shit. So yeah,
they got other Xbox people that they listen to that help run it for them. I think the Xbox community has two sides. They have the ones that just like to hate, and then they have the ones that actually play their games. So they're kind of like in two different sides. And every time PlayStation goes down for their servers, they're on it. And then most of the guys that talk about PlayStation going down for their service, they don't even have a PlayStation 4. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They shouldn't even worry. They should. I have a PlayStation, and I worry when the shit goes down.
Yeah. But if you don't have one, what are you worried about? If you don't plan on getting one, why are you worried about it?
That's just for the fanboys, giving their ha-has and big fuck yous to the others.
Yeah, come on now.
That's the main thing I've
They
been
can't
talking.
wait for it. Like those people can't wait for something bad to go down for the other system.
Oh,
Oh, this is
Man.
golden. This is so golden. I'm gonna post this in Bang Bang. I'm gonna post this in All Gamers with you. I'm gonna post this here. PlayStation's down, bitches. Oh yeah, this is so. Oh, I just got to rock hard on that one. Oh yeah, it's so awesome.
Hey, but you know, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. If
You're right.
Xbox
You're right about
fails,
that.
the PlayStation's, you know, people are going to be out there. If Xbox shit happens, the PlayStation people are going to be out there, and vice versa. You know, you can't control that. It's just super fanboyism at its finest.
Yeah, but my whole thing, the situation with that is the fact that the people that don't own these systems speak on these news and stuff like that, and giving their thoughts on something that they don't own or don't experience.
Or don't
Those
play.
are the
Or
people
don't play.
That's the case.
are
Their
being
thoughts really don't matter.
listened to. Those are the people that are being listened to. Like it's fact. You know what I mean? That's my biggest issue. Like I be just be laughing sometimes. Like, yo,
Right.
you don't have a PlayStation 4, you don't have or you don't have an Xbox, and you're saying these opinions, but you have such a fan base that these people are sticking towards what you say. But you're not experiencing none of these because you don't have it. It's
A
just,
lot of these guys will lie and say they went over to a friend's house, just like how everybody, all the people who just so happen to be biased with Xbox have had a chance to go over a brother's or a friend's house to play Drive Club and all of that. I mean, same applies.
Drive Club. Don't even talk about that.
I'm just saying. I'm just using an example, even though I think it sucks, but still, everybody is an expert and they know these things. You know what I'm saying? Without having to play them.
Huh?
I went to my friend's house to try SharePlay. It sucks.
It's the same thing with the reviews, though. You know, a lot of people say game's ass, and you be like, "How's the game ass? You play it? I played it at a friend's house. How long? An hour? What?
Yeah, man, it's weird.
I can tell y'all a game that I played for about an hour. The game sucks, and that's Shadow Warrior. Don't buy that bullshit.
I was about to buy that too, man. 'Cause I heard that was a little cult classic.
Nah, bro.
Hey, man, that's why you switch the games before you buy them. You know, that's how
Exactly.
you vote. You want
Well, I got it for free pretty much. That that Best Buy can't beat Best Buy. So
But all right, let's move along. This is the last news topic that we're gonna talk about before we head into topics. But the experience, PlayStation Experience, man, just put up the first batch of games and developers that will be there at the experience for December 6th and 7th. We have a whole list of developers. You got Square Enix, Capcom, Devolver, From Software, Media Molecule, Ubisoft, Activision, Sony Online Entertainment, Sucker Punch, WB Games, Disney, EA, Ready at Dawn, Naughty Dog, Guerrilla, Sony San Diego, all are going to be there. This is the first batch of the developers is going to be there. They have a whole bunch of the list of games that's going to be demoed there as well. But one thing that caught my eye that they said that Guerrilla Studios will be there, but they didn't list Killzone Shadowfall as their game. So it's possibly hinting that it will show the first glimpse of their open world game, the RPG, at this conference. So what are you guys' thoughts, man, about this PlayStation conference, man? Do you think this is something that PlayStation is gonna have throughout the PS4? Like they always gonna have this little event for their fans each year? What do you guys feel about these developers being there, man?
that's
Why
excellent.
not? Let them be there. I mean, everybody can learn something from each other.
Yeah, I'm with
Man.
that.
I think it's a good experience to go to. You got a lot of options. Have you guys ever been to something like that before?
Nope.
Everybody?
Nope.
Nah, no.
I'd love to go just as a
Bring it.
consumer and see all the stuff I'm gonna get.
Bring your camera. Bring your notepad. Bring all that because you're gonna see some good stuff. You're always gonna get some free stuff. Those behind the scenes. If you've ever been able to go to like the WonderCons and the Comic Cons or any of those gaming events like that, they're amazing. You're going to see some behind the scenes stuff. You get to actually talk to these people and ask them the questions that you need to. None of them are high and mighty and actually they do. Just be prepared to be amazed for some stuff that if you haven't got the experience, just be prepared. Be prepared to play some games that you ain't never expected to play yet. They will be there. So I know for a fact you guys are going, and I'm jealous that I gotta work and I can't go. But hey, be prepared to be amazed by what Sony will probably offer for you guys for that experience.
And we are in there like swimwear.
Man.
I don't know, man. I gotta say this, man. This is like my first actual conference, like an actual conference like this, going to or whatever. And man, my height levels are high, extremely.
Very high, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Like I got my plane ticket. The hotel's already booked. I'm ready. Like I'm
Let's go.
I'm on it. And like the first day.
Yeah, man, but seeing the list of these devs and seeing some of these games that's going to be there, man, it's just like, and they saying this is the first batch. I'm just like, wow, like this is going to be like a real kind of like pre E3 kind of mini E3 kind of thing right here, man. It's like for PlayStation, yo, that's kind of dope, man. I'm feeling it, man. I'm loving it. I'm so hyped right now. You don't understand, like PlayStation, man. I love you guys, man. Love you.
And the same is vice versa, not just for PlayStation, but when Xbox throws those events, they're really good events to go to. If they're ever anywhere in your area, if you can go out of your way to do it, if you have vacation time, I'd say at least waste some of that time on an event like that because it's worth the time. Especially when you're in Vegas, you're going to be around a lot of things there. You got a lot of shows going on, a lot of clubs, a lot of gambling. Big licensed cities and stuff. You've never been to Vegas, that's 2 times the plus for you right there. You got Vegas and you got a gaming convention. That's going to be awesome. You're going to see people you ain't never met before. You're going to have other gamers. Bring your Vitas, bring your 3DSs, bring all of that stuff because you'll probably have, battles with other people playing the games together. You'll get a good experience with it. The Xbox provides the same thing when they have their events too, so. I highly suggest anybody to just go to these things. It's much more than I see a lot of these guys talk this stuff in the groups and in their YouTube, but none of these guys go to these events. So that's one thing that I'm going to give you guys a kudos on is that you guys are going to actually go to these events and experience actual gaming and experience things besides a he said and a she said article. So you guys get to experience that. Report on it well, please. I know Kev will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record a lot of shit, take a lot of pictures, man. Oh, my shit gonna be flooded.
Everything be recorded, man. But yo, I wanted to move on and start this topic. I know since we got Yosai Hop in here, we're gonna start with this. Talk about Bayonetta, and the first question is, how does the Wii U fare against the competition with the next-gen consoles? But let's speak on this Bayonetta first. What's your impressions? Is it the game of the year, like everybody been saying? What are your impressions on this game, man?
All right, I'm gonna do my rundown. Darian, Wii Game here he asked everybody what their game of the years were, and I gave a rundown, and Infamous is number 2. I don't care how anybody feels about it. I don't care what the score that it got. Just the fact that the gameplay for it, but nothing this gen is touching Bayonetta. I'm sorry. Bayonetta is a gamer's game. It has the music. It has the cutscenes. It has the playability. It has the ability to draw you into the game. It will make somebody in another room, if they're passing by, they'll stop by like, ooh, what the hell is this? And watch you play that game. You'll look and they'll still be standing there the next 40 minutes watching you play that game. Not only that, but you have this game on a Wii U console that everybody said was strictly for kids. The most provocative game out right now is Bayonetta 2. Playboy is promoting this game. No, they're not promoting any other game on the other consoles. They're promoting Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, the Nintendo, the kid system everybody claims that it is, which I still don't believe. That game is going to be Game of the Year no matter what. Just the fact that it doesn't have to have the hype for it. It's just the fact that it's getting 10s and 9.5s everywhere. And not one person, except for the people that salty about it, because it's not on other consoles. Like Philip, my homeboy Philip said that he's very disappointed that that game is not on the PS4 and Xbox. He's disappointed for it, and that he has to buy Wii U to play that game. Hey, Nintendo made a move, and that's great for them, but that game is just it took all the other games out of the water. The only thing I can think of that made me say, "Wow, this game is the shit," is Infamous Second Son. I had that wow factor with that. Other than that, nothing else completed with it. Shadow of Mordor is maybe third, but I seen those games come and go, same type of games. It's just a good game to play, but it's not in the game of the year contention with Bayonetta. Anything that's going to compete with it is going to be Infamous Second Son. Awesome game.
Infamous Second Son is my game of the year pick so far, man. To be honest with you. But yeah, I'm really excited to jump into Bayonetta, man. I haven't really played it yet. Like I said, I have it downloaded and all that stuff, but I didn't get into it yet. But Cheese, did you play Bayonetta? What's your thoughts on this, man?
Almost had to give me some Vaseline, man. She is very provocative.
This guy.
But also on an honest tip, man, like he said, man, this is a potential game of the year you're talking about here. As a matter of fact, one of the nominees for game of the year. People going to say that, sex sells. I mean, it does. But this is a game we're talking about that everybody knew that this was a sexy beast. And in this game, she's a sexy beast.
Yeah.
So with that being said, in regards to this game, it's awesome. The graphics, the gameplay, the cutscenes is hilarious. I love them. So, it's so much into this game. I haven't seen so much into a game since... That's how long ago it's been since I've seen that much detail into a game. It's on a Nintendo Wii U. Everybody was thinking the Wii U's not going to be able to hold all that bullish. Look at it. It's successful.
She was bouncing that ass on that horse, boy. I know you saw that.
Twerk session. I'm going to put some New Orleans beat to it. Oh, wobble, 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 wobble.
She every 20 seconds somewhere in that cutscene, they always try to show that coochie on that girl, And that game ain't for no kids. Not at all. Neither is Sunset Overdrive. That ain't for no kid either, though. But I'm just saying that's a gamer's game right there.
Yeah, man, it looks good. It looks real good, man. I can't wait to get into it. What about you guys? Kaz, did you play it yet?
Yeah, I'm on a phone call. I'll answer after a second.
Okay. Kyle, you played it yet, or do you have Wii U or anything?
I watched my roommate play it. I haven't bought it myself personally, though. Not bad. Not bad for what it is. I mean, pretty solid game so far this year.
Yeah. Persona, is this something that you will buy a Wii U for?
No.
Yeah, I mean, when Smash Bros. Comes out, I'm actually going to pick up a Wii U. So that'll be one of the things I pick up on the Wii U.
Good thing, because that's going to be, you got a lot of games to get on the Wii U when you buy that Wii U. So it's good that you're picking it up at that time. You won't be more consistent there.
Yeah, pick that up and pick up Mario Kart, Smash, and Bayonetta 2.
Yeah,
where Persona at? You feel me? Got a perfect score. I congratulate it. I'm happy that the Wii U is getting those type of titles and pulling those type of scores. Wii U is the underdog in the next generation cycle. I think the underdog, but I think the quality is good. I wouldn't be surprised if the Wii U is how they feel in my form. Honestly, because they got that Pokemon coming out that I'm getting, actually, with the 3DS. I'm actually buying a 3DS for that. They got Smash coming out, which is making me want to buy a Wii U. Yo, they catering to my childhood right now. Straight up. They're really catering to my childhood. And, yo, they got me. I'm sold. I'm a Wii U and a 3DS. So that's like $600 that I'm throwing at Nintendo right there.
Damn. I can't get him a 3DS, man. It already cramped my hands enough when I used the Vita for certain fighting games. But yeah, man, it's a good time to get a Wii U. You got Bayonetta 2, which is definitely it has great music. I like the music from the first Bayonetta. So I mean, part 2 it improves upon that. You got Smash Brothers. You got Mario Kart 8. I like 3D World, even though that came out last year. It wasn't that.
Yeah,
But
game was tough.
I mean, I pretty much get all like the good exclusives for my Wii U. That's the only system I really haven't traded any games in for, honestly, as I think about it. So yeah, that's a good thing.
Ain't up the Mario, man. Mario's for life.
Yeah, man. I've kept all my Wii U games. I haven't traded anything. But yeah, it's a good time to get a Wii U.
Yeah, I had Bayonetta 2. I mean Bayonetta 1 as well, cause I got that with the little sale they was having. If you ordered it digitally before the game came out. But I haven't downloaded it yet to the system. But yeah, I'm really excited to play it, man. Real talk. But going along with speaking about Bayonetta, how do you feel? How does the Wii U fare against the competition with the next gen consoles, man? Well, like, what do you think the Wii U needs to do to be considered? A lot of people, let's talk real talk, real quick. A lot of people consider the Wii U as not a next gen console. They say or they write it off, and when they speak about next gen, they only speak on pretty much the Xbox One and PS4. So what do you feel like? What do you think Nintendo has to do to get that title back? Like, I'm a next gen console and I'm here to stay, pretty much.
Man, back to the drawing board.
No,
Pretty.
not at all. I don't see it. You don't have to go to the drawing board. They are next generation. I'm about to bring them. You made me pause my Smash Brothers on my 3DS. Hold on, let me get to it. So.
Nah, but the claims that everybody's saying, and when you talk about next gen, people they write off the Wii U. You know what I mean? But I'm just feel like, what does the Wii U need to do, or Nintendo need to do to get that next gen claim?
They need to. The only way that they need to get the next gen claim is to be able to run shooters at the same rate as the Xbox One and the PS4. Any other game they shouldn't have to worry about. It's all about shooters. That's what it seems like. Everybody's looking more in an adult catering. They need to worry about having shooters, and the only way to be able to provide a shooting experience for the Wii U is to be able to have a party and voice chat that they lack of. If they have that, they will be able to provide a good shooter experience. The controller that they have, besides that the big ass screen, is a nice controller to use. It'd be perfect for having a shooting game. But the fact that they lack the chat and the party and everything makes them not be able to get those shooters like that. They need to be able to have that and run the exact same frame rates as what the Xbox One and PS4 is on. Otherwise, they would be fine. As for console to console, with what the step that the Nintendo can do, it does have video voice chat. It does have that. You can do that.
Yeah.
I can control my television and my DirecTV with my Wii U pad as I'm playing the game. I can do all of that at the same time. So it does have that next-gen feature style to it. It does have the games. It has the more quality of the games of the 4 systems. So you can't say anything about the gaming aspect of it. I think the people that are saying it's not a next-gen console, they're just looking at it. Either this is what I'm looking at. Either A, they're saying that just to get views on their YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking at. Or they're PC gamers, which they also cater to shooters. Either cater to shooters or StarCraft. Or they're just flat out hating on the system, because if they actually played video games, they would want to win. Because the best racing game out right now to date is Mario Kart 8. Point blank. There's nothing better than that. Forza 2 looks good. But in the next 3 years, Mario Kart 8 will be the game that is still being played in the racing simulation. You have to keep dropping Forzas to be able to keep up with something like that. Mario Kart 8's going to sell. When somebody buys a Wii U in the next 3 to 4 years, guess what game they're going to buy? Mario Kart 8. Next 5 years, unless Nintendo drops another Mario Kart, next 4 games that they're going to get, what game should I get for my Wii U? Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8. 6 years, if they didn't drop another Mario Kart, what game should I buy for my Wii U? Mario Kart 8. That's going to be a seller no matter what. Forza 2 won't be that seller, and Drive Club will not be that seller also. So it is a next-gen console. They just have to cater to the shooters. So, yeah, if they cater to the shooters and that voice chat and everything, Nintendo's in it. And apparently that they have rumors of them bringing out a new next-gen console, which is horrible. But, I mean, hey, they got to do whatever they got to do to... Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. Cheese, your thoughts on this topic, my G?
Oh, shit.
Is he there?
Yeah, he there.
Everything I wanted to say. Just I've already said it.
Why are you whispering, folks?
Why are you whispering?
I'm talking to the lady, man.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm having a conversation with the wife, So this topic that y'all talking about, I heard, I was listening to my wife. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. So what's the topic again?
Okay, we're talking about how does Nintendo fare against the competition with these next gen consoles. What do you think they need to do to have that claim where people can see them as a next gen console? Because people is already writing them off saying they're not next gen and this and that. I'm not saying that I agree with it, but I'm just going off of what I see from other people. What do you think they need to do to have that claim as a next gen console?
Well, let me answer your question with a question.
Yes.
How is it that Nintendo is behind as far as next gen consoles when it has one feature that both the consoles don't have?
And what's that, my good G?
Backwards compatibility.
Mm!
Not only that, virtual console.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me that Nintendo Wii U is last gen because of the fact that why? Let me know why it's a last gen system. It came out with the Wii. That's the last gen system. The Wii U is their current gen system, and they're doing very good. Now, I know the sales ain't like PlayStation, less than a year you get 10 million, but like all systems, you got to grow within the system. You feel what I'm saying? Like the PlayStation 3, it took me until 2011 to purchase me one. Because at first, I wasn't finna buy no PS3 for no $600 and nothing was on it.
Mm-hmm.
When Nintendo came out, they already had features available. Then they put more features on it. And my favorite one is the backwards compatibility and the virtual console. I can play old school games like Mega Man X3. I can play Mega Man X2, Mega Man X, Super Mario World. I can play my old school games that I love to play. Like, not only that, Game Boy Color games. I mean, I can go way back on that system.
Yeah.
Right.
So my
Right. I
question
was
is,
just playing Legend of Zelda right now before I started this cast here.
exactly. So how is it that the Nintendo Wii U is a last gen system or a failing system when it has all the features that you beg your current gen systems to have?
Right. It got the Netflix already.
That is
like
true.
stationary with all others.
I feel like with Nintendo, I definitely agree with what you guys are saying. I feel like Nintendo is a next gen console, but I just feel like there's certain things where I feel that Nintendo needs to step it up as far as the competition. Like as far as for me, I know you guys, I know Yo Sahab said that he's not really a digital guy like that, but I feel like one of the biggest things for the next gen consoles is digital distribution, and I feel like Nintendo, even though it is good in some sense, because you can the virtual console, the backwards compatibility, you can buy those games digitally and things like that. But I feel like the management of the digital stuff is a little behind with the next gen. Like I can't have two Wii U's and have my content. I have to go to hoops and ladders just to get those that content on the
When you're
Wii U.
wrong, my Suki son.
Huh?
I said, that's where you're wrong, my Suki son.
What's that? Why am I wrong?
That's what you have the external drive for.
True.
So you don't need to have two systems where you separate Smash Bros on one, and then you have like every Super Mario game on the other one. Like I said, like the Wii U had the option for external drive before the other systems even came out. And not only that, the external drive that's out now is like what, 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need all that space, but all that space is pretty awesome.
True.
If you want to go digital, you have the option to go to your external drive, and it's they have USB connections to where you can do so.
True. That's one thing I will admit. I don't use I don't use external drives on the Wii U because you guys just told me that. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. To be honest with you. But yeah, that is true. Anybody else thoughts on this topic?
We all love Nintendo. Bottom line, to say that it's failing, I disagree because it's never gonna fail. That's all I gotta say about Nintendo. I mean, as soon as Nintendo puts something out, I'm gonna get it because the brand itself sells it to me. Like, if it says Nintendo, I'm gonna buy it. Nintendo's never let me down as a consumer. It's always given me my gaming satisfaction, whether it be Mario, Mario Kart. This past Mario Kart. Who doesn't love that shit? Who doesn't love that shit?
That game looked good too. That game looked real good.
It's fucking fun. Like, you talk to anybody, and they're all gonna tell you the same thing. Like, hey, dude, what do you think about Mario Kart? They're all gonna say the same thing. Yo, that shit is fucking fun.
I don't like it.
Everybody's gonna say that. So Nintendo say it's failing? No, I can't do it.
Virtual console is something like young kids today don't get to see Michael Jordan play basketball. They can go on YouTube and watch, but they never got to see him live. They never got to see him play a full, game of basketball. So Virtual Console is kind of like that. Only the difference between is they actually get to play these classics that we got to experience, like that Mega Man X and like that Golden Sun. Okay, they get to experience these games now. So they can be like, you ain't never got to play these games. What you know about gaming, young boy? Like, well, actually, the Virtual Console is letting me experience these games on the Wii U. So, hey, they're getting that experience. PlayStation and Xbox One aren't offering that. The only thing that I've seen Xbox One offer something close to that is Killer Instinct, offering the classic mode of that. That's the only thing that I really see of it. Resogun is the closest to offering like an old school feel of a gamer type game to it. But other than that, the Virtual Console is the shit. That's all I gotta say.
I agree with that, man. I bought so many games on that Virtual Console. I was like, yes. Yes, man. Yo, but I really like the Wii U, man. This is not my personal, thoughts on what this topic is, but I really do like the Wii U. I think it's a beastly console. I just feel like certain things you get together. But other than that, I feel like it's a great console. The Wii. I think they need to include the controller, the Pro controller, in every Wii U box. As much as I like the touchpad,
I agree.
Pad thing, I think they should add that controller into every box. But moving along to the next topic, which is dear to Mr. Official VG's heart. I know he's muted right now, but I know he's probably going to unmute himself once he hears this topic.
I surely fucking did. I surely fucking did. It's time, people.
It's time, man. So let's talk about Marvel. Marvel is doing some thing. I know this is not really gaming, but we're going to talk about it anyway.
This needs to be discussed.
Kings of comics. They are the kings forever to me. I've always favored Marvel. I mean, with a few specks of a couple DC characters that I've always appreciated. Batman, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
You're missing on that DC side, man. Oh, Lord Jesus.
I fuck with DC, man, but if people think I'm a Sony fanboy, I am a Marvel fanboy like no other, and I will proudly beat my chest and tell you that Marvel is the fucking king. Marvel is life. Marvel is everything. Do not get it twisted. I hate to
interrupt you, Kev. I hate to interrupt you, but Man of Steel is the greatest movie of all time.
Oh no,
Man of Steel is good, but
nah, man, I can't front, man. Right now.
And Kanye.
All right, man, but let's get into this Marvel, man. Marvel is doing some big things, man. They dropping the movies. They dropped their whole lineup of the movies what will be coming out in the future, and I think that's huge, man. Marvel has a huge backing now due to the Disney, buying them up. So, they have that unlimited trust fund to make these movies, man. But what are you guys feeling on these movies coming out? Age of Ultron, the Infinity Gauntlet movie, the Civil War, all this stuff, man.
Panther.
Black Panther. Yeah.
A new Hulk movie. Ant-Man.
Hulk is not confirmed yet, but
It's going to come.
You got Panther. You got Panther coming out, which everybody want. No.
Man, got another Captain America. Yo, I can't front, man. They movie lineup, man.
That's a lot of movies.
Yeah, I'll say this, man. That Age of Ultron trailer, I watched that shit at least 60 times, and every time I watch it, that end just gets me with that whole. It showed Captain Shield broken, and he's like, "There's no strings on me," and all that. Like, yo, let's just like like the roof. And I'm like, I don't know. The movies are definitely on point right now. They definitely are smarter in DC, but I feel DC got something cooking in the pot, and they just gonna drop that bomb, and it's gonna be like, what?
Yeah, I feel like DC's going in the wrong direction with the whole Batman versus Superman. I think that's a little too early for them to be doing that.
I agree.
Not too early. That's actually the right point.
They gotta do whatever they can. You understand?
After they do Batman versus Superman, you can kind of just incorporate that whole Justice League into that.
All right, you know, one thing I must say. I know everybody's hype about the Age of Ultron. I am hype about it too, but I feel like with Age of Ultron, they're gonna mess up on the key story parts with how Ultron is formed, because I feel like they're gonna lead. You know, Tony Stark is their guy that sells, but he is not the creator of Ultron, and I feel like they're gonna mess that up. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they need to involve my man Hank Pym.
Can I say something right quick?
Sir.
It is theorized that Hank Pym still has originally created Ultron. It is just that it is speculated that Ultron has like some type of mind wiping ability, I should say, and in which he has made Hank Pym, who's played by Michael Douglas, by the way, lose his memory, and it's just that Tony Stark happens to stumble upon this program, this peacekeeping program, and revitalize it, restart it up. So
Yeah,
it still could be a possibility for Hank Pym to actually create Ant-Man, because you have to remember they have to associate the entire universe. Ant-Man is not a standalone film. The entire Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but one of my things that I had, I love the Avengers movies, but like I said, like with the Avengers, if you're gonna introduce the Avengers movie, you cannot introduce the Avengers without Hank Pym. That's one of the original Avengers, Ant-Man. But
That is true.
with Ultron, Hank Pym actually created Ultron because he wanted a guy that the Avengers, they couldn't be everywhere 24/7, so he wanted something where it could patrol and go wherever it want, doing things. Where I think Iron Man, he kind of I forgot what Iron Man did, but we'll get into that later. But where Hank Pym, he created Ultron. You remember Vision? Everybody remember Vision?
Yeah.
He created Vision a little bit later after Ultron. He was kind of he was in that depressing state when Ultron went crazy and all that stuff, and that it kind of hesitated him to create Vision and all that stuff. He didn't really want to create Vision, but he did it anyway out of whatever. You know what I mean? But I just feel like they sent it. It's just like the X-Men. X-Men, I love Wolverine, but you can't center everything around Wolverine. Marvel, I love Marvel. I love everything about Marvel, but you can't center everything around Iron Man. You know what I mean? You got to introduce other guys. You got to make the other guys shine. That's just my whole thing.
That's the truth, though. But you can't ignore the fact that Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. They do these movies. He is the highest paid actor out of all.
Oh yeah, I agree. Cause Iron Man is the cool guy. Batman and Marvel.
$80 million for fucking Avengers 1, like him, just him. They paid him $80 million to do that movie. It's like, what?
Yeah. Well, I'm really excited for that movie though, man. Real talk. But let's go into the whole Thanos, man. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's the one I'm hyped for, Kev, man. I hope they get that right. Let's go, man. Is Kev there? He's on mute.
Yeah. Probably got his mic.
Well, what are you guys' feelings on the whole Age of Ultron trailer? Did everybody see it?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Alright. But I do want to see that Thanos, though. I want to see Thanos in action in Infinity War. I don't know if they're going to show any Thanos in the Age of Ultron, though.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, man, tying into video games, I hope they don't make no corny video game
You already know they
They
are.
will. They will.
Video games and movies don't mix.
They will. They will. Just to grab that extra money off the hype.
Nah, the best video game movie was that Wolverine game to me.
Oh, I never heard. No,
The best one was Street Fighter.
Oh no. No. That game was terrible.
Oh, that movie was horrendous. Like, that would be the only time I say I want to punch Jean-Claude Van Damme in the mouth for even taking that role.
Yeah, yo.
How you gonna get a French dude for an American fighter?
Yeah, that's straight disrespect.
And he wasn't brolic like Guile either.
I'm like, wait a minute, isn't Guile American?
Didn't
I was
the
like,
guy have yellow hair?
Guile was brolic. Guile got that stockiness to him.
Oh, Ryu was disrespectful too, man. Man.
Man,
Well,
that whole cast was disrespectful. Nobody played his part. Not even Balrog played his part.
No.
Nah,
Okay, I give it to Zangief and E Honda.
Yeah.
Those were the only two that played their part, and Chun Li. But that's it.
Yo, but that DJ though.
That was horrible.
Exactly.
Anyway, back to the greatness that is Marvel.
Yeah,
Back to greatness.
Wait for you,
Marvel
man.
is not great.
Marvel's
Boy,
great.
you better watch your mouth.
Marvel is not great. It's legendary.
Thanos is gonna be a very, very interesting character. I'm interested to see how they're gonna tie the rest of the Infinity Gems into the storyline, into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then with Doctor Strange, hopefully Benedict Cumberbatch finalizes that contract so we can go ahead and get this Avengers thing going and make it proper. Please also be educated and know that the Ant-Man movie is not going to be focused on Hank Pym. Hank Pym can technically still be one of the original Avengers because of the simple fact of he's an older guy. He's being played by Michael Douglas. This Ant-Man will be centered around Scott Lang, who is a much younger guy who's being played by Paul Rudd. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. There's still a possibility of Hank Pym being an original Avenger. Hopefully they don't, muddy up the script and keep it somewhat original to the storyline, because Scott Lang actually finds the Ant-Man suit, so it's still a possibility for Hank to be an original Avenger.
Okay, they better. You know, one thing that troubles me about Marvel movies too is that I saw an article saying that they are canceling. What's that article? Oh no, they're canceling. I think it was the comics, the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And
if Fox don't want to play right,
there would be no Marvel comics without Fantastic Four, man. You know
nah, that's a lie. But Reed Richards is a very smart man. But peep game on this. What Disney / Marvel is doing is a mob move, because if you notice, all of the characters that they don't currently own right now are being canceled or die or killed off. Wolverine is dead, or he's about to die.
Which is sad.
He said he want to make a new movie though on Wolverine.
No, but I'm saying that I'm talking about as far as the comic book.
Oh,
Wolverine is dead. All right, Fantastic Four about to die. All right, Spider-Man. I don't know what's going on with him, but he might die too.
I love Fantastic Four though, man. I really do. As much as people think they corny, there's a lot of things that wouldn't be available in the Marvel universe without the Fantastic Four. You know, especially with the whole introduction of what's my man, the Planet Eater dude, and Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer was introduced in I forgot. I think it was comic book Fantastic Four number 49. It might be 49 or 43. Silver Surfer was introduced in
One
that.
of the worst games of all time.
What, Silver Surfer?
Yes.
That Nintendo game was horrid. Yeah, it was.
Oh man, yeah. Yo, what was that game?
You said it's the worst game. You said it's the worst game ever.
That and Superman 64.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say you had to play Superman 64. Had to play that.
I threw that shit across the street. Like,
I remember E.T. Do you remember playing that E.T.?
I will play E.T. before I ever
play Superman or Silver Surfer again.
Oh, that shit
You a
was so
damn
boring.
lie. Don't nobody want to play E.T.
Silver Surfer was trash.
I would stretch E.T. neck before I even fly with Superman or even try to get past one particle on Silver Surfer.
But they haven't been a good Superman movie ever.
What?
I mean, not movie. I mean, game.
Oh, game. Okay.
Remember that one on GameCube? That gen was the controls was. I mean, the camera was terrible.
I'm gonna pass on the Superman games. The best Superman game I ever played was Injustice. Other than that, nothing with Superman in the game.
I like the one with Batman. I think it was Justice League or whatever it was
You
called.
talking about the one that was on Sega? That was a nice one.
Nah, it was on PS2. I think it was like Justice League. You could pick a lot of different characters. But Batman and Superman was on. I forgot the name of it, but it was a good game. Not like a Diablo.
It's crazy how his solo games suck, but whatever he's featured in is one of his best games.
Yeah.
This, I'm sorry to say, but Mortal Kombat vs. DC. As much as I couldn't stand that game, I liked it.
Yo, what is a good Marvel game, man? Marvel ain't got no good games either, man.
No, they don't. What's that one for the fucking? I had it for the PS2. I think it was Rise of the Imperfects.
Oh,
I think that's the one. Anybody recognize that?
Yeah, that Rise of the Imperfect.
Fighting.
That's a pretty good fighting game.
It started out slow. The story was whack. I didn't care too much for the story, but when you got 4 people playing that game with you, even 2, when you got a crew of people playing that game with you, that is a really good fighting game. Iron Man is a fucking cheater in that game, but that's a really good fighting game right there.
Iron Man for the PS3s, both of them suck.
Oh my god.
Which one? Which game?
The Iron Man game, the first one and the second one, both of them suck.
You talking about Iron Man, Exo Man of War, or whatever his name was? That
No,
game?
for the 360.
They had an Iron Man game for the last gen consoles.
Oh, you talking about that game?
Yeah, they were
By
terrible.
Sega.
It was alright for like your super Iron Man fans. They loved it, but like the public in general, they were like, eh. You know, and I could relate because I bought both of them just for nostalgic reasons, just to have them. And I didn't really like run through it like like a gamer would, but you know, it is what it is. There's other shit to play.
But yeah, Kev, let's get your final thoughts on this Marvel, man. Pitch us the future for Marvel with these movies, man.
You said pitch, y'all.
Yeah,
What?
I want to
Man,
pitch. I want
Man,
to pitch.
Marvel is life. Thanos is life. The Infinity Gems is life. I mean, how can you deny it, man? Disney got that guap, so you know it's gonna look good. You know they snatching up all the good actors. They snatching up all y'all favorite actors. I don't see what DC gonna do.
LL
They
Cool
got-
J. I mean,
Man, that's the only thing. Now that's disappointing. I hope that that's just a rumor because he's talking out of his ass. Stay the fuck away from my damn Marvel movies.
Yo, but Luke Cage though. Luke Cage.
Nah, I'd rather have Terry Crews as Luke Cage.
Nah, Terry too muscular, man. He too muscular.
That's the point. Luke Cage muscular too,
Nah, but Terry is like OD muscular.
Oh,
but LL can't act. Not like that.
Man,
Stay your ass away from my Marvel movies, nigga. Stay away.
Bring the females towards it, man. Yo, even The Rock. I think The Rock can play Luke Cage too, if he wanted to.
Hell no. He playing
Rock's
Black
playing
Adam.
Black Adam.
He in DC. Keep your ass over there.
He's a good actor, though. But y'all got the DC writing right now is pretty good. Gotham's a pretty good show. Arrow is a good show.
Yes.
You know, you can't knock the shows are pretty good. I didn't care too much for Smallville though. But
Yeah, the shows are good.
I
But the
love
movie,
Smallville until like season 7.
but other than that, I mean, Man of Steel was nice. What's the name? The Dark Knight was nice. Also, with the DC, they focus more on animated movies, and the animated movies are really good. The Superman animated movies are good. If you really want to get you a good look in what's going on with the Batman versus Superman, watch The Dark Knight Rises 1 and 2. Watch that.
Yeah.
You'll get you a good look in that. Other than that,
that's a good movie.
yeah, it seems like they don't do the blockbusters because they get more detail and effect when they actually do the comics and when they actually do the animation movies.
Yeah, Green Lantern was poop.
Oh man, that movie was Horrible.
I was
First of all,
disappointed because I like Ryan Reynolds as an actor.
No, horrible actor. Horrible
Yeah,
actor.
I think Ryan Reynolds is a horrible actor.
Horrible actor. Like I mean, I can't remember what movie he was in. Van Wilder.
He was being Deadpool though.
He was an okay Deadpool. He was pretty funny. I'll give him that. I kind of liked him in Blade a little bit too, but the movie wasn't based around him. You know.
Yeah, man. We are at the 2-hour mark, so let's wrap this up. We're gonna skip questions this week, but let's get your outros, shout outs, before we head out. Man, starting with Yo Sahop. Get your outro, my G.
Yo Sahop, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Yo Sahop. Look at the online website, the official We Game here. Check out the gamers and the broadcasters for Twitch and YouTube. Check those out. Mr. T-Tech, Dre Darren, Rise, all of them, man. They be on the gaming. They love the Twitch. They like to show their gameplay. I like to show my gameplay. I'll probably be on Twitch again tonight after these games if the PlayStation actually lets me get on there. Other than that, it's been real being in the console. It's been real being back in the console for a little chat.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. Cheese.
Mama, I love you.
he be catching me off guard.
Shout out to the console for this event. Like I said, the console.
I made that mistake too.
Console. I'm just thinking about my systems, that's all. But shout out to y'all, thank y'all. Shout out to all the gamers out there. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, Big Cheese KIT, Twitch, Big Cheese KIT. My YouTube channel is Big Cheese VG. Where I stream almost every other day. Gamer tag, Big Cheese KIT. Anybody want to get some, come get some. Gaming for the New World, GBG, DVDs, VHS. And shout out to my wife for this food, man. It's good. Shout out to my smoothies I be making. Shout out to these cookies I'm about to eat after I eat my food. Shout out to all the gamers once again. Until then, KIT, peace.
Sir. Kyle.
Yo. What's up?
Yeah, you want to say any shout outs?
Oh, right. It's Danny. Let me give a shout out to the Gamers of the New World. It's my main home right there. Gaming Battlegrounds. I like them guys. I like you guys. Shout out to the councils. Councils? You guys?
Council, Flo.
Man, boy, don't make me go through this goddamn phone and fucking wring your neck. Not in the mood. Dude. Anyway, shout out to Kev for inviting me here. Shout out to council members for inviting me here. Big shout out to GB News. We doing it big, growing slowly. Peace out. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Kev.
Persona.
No homo.
Coolest. Yeah, no homo. You the coolest, my nigga.
Go ahead.
I always appreciate doing a podcast with, the council, and I always appreciate the guests that come on the show. Thank y'all for coming. Shout out to all the gamers that actually game. Don't, throw salt on all the shit. Shout out to Shadows of Mordor. I'm about to play this shit. And, shout out to the council. Shout out to GBG. All the gaming groups I'm in. And, probably, check out a good, if you want to see some good live streams too, twitch.com/gods_assassin6.
Yes, sir. Mr. Official.
Yeah. Marvelous Life, Thanos Life, and DC, y'all got big shoes to fill. Other than that, y'all make sure to check out my YouTube page. I will be trying to get some streaming in this weekend, and all of that goodness. And I'm still gonna get around to the montages for those who do check out my channel. I've been bullshitting because I'm tired from work and trying to get gaming in. That's it, man. I appreciate everybody who came through. Much respect to the homies. You know what I'm saying? Big Cheese, aka Big Melt, Kyle Reeves, GB News, my bro Yo Sahop, gotta come out to Cali soon, and J Barry, fuck y'all pizza, Sona, much respect, and all of that goodness.
Persona pizza is all pizza, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I want to shout out everybody in GBG. You know, shout out to you guys. You know, my Bang Bang people. Shout out to you guys. Game is a new world. We game here. Shout out to you guys. Gamers that play games. Shout out to you guys. You know, a lot of these groups that I'm in. Shout out to you guys, man. Also, for a lot of people that wanted to be guests on the show, I know I've been getting a lot of messages saying people that they want to come on to the show. I'm still working on that stuff, you know, because it's just not me making these decisions. It is a group think. Is that the quote? Should I use that?
Yeah.
I bring it to everybody's attention that's in the council, and we elaborate on it. But yeah, you know, if we get you on, we will let you know that to come on to the show. But you know, if you're interested, just let me know, inbox me, and I will let everybody else know that's in the council. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. It's episode 5, and we out. And we go.
Old ass pizza.
Yeah, man, we gone.
Thanks.